cocksuckers, pederists! I hope you all enjoy the show. Yes, I do.
Hello everyone, welcome to Joe Consumes Cinema. I'm your host, Sir Kristen. No songs will ever be sung of you. And today we have House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 7. So this season really has been fire. I basically enjoyed every single episode, including the last one. Ton has happened, so we'll do a quick recap. This is the first time someone has actually paid attention to Helena and really connected the dots and realized, hey, a lot of the things she says are very cryptic and difficult to understand, but there's meaning behind them. And a lot of the stuff she says ends up coming true. So Alicent finally took note of that and was talking with Rhaenyra, and basically, explained it to her from Alicent's perspective. She's just this troubled, young woman who's very fragile and all that, and Rhaenyra's like, oh, she dreams. She's a dreamer. And there's an important context in the Targaryen bloodline where, that actually is something. Her dreams are prophetic. Rhaenyra thinks, I might be able to use this, Rhaenyra sends Alicent on this crazy mission once she learns, that Aemond is in Harrenhal. I don't think that's going to be successful, but, that's where she is with it. Helena is, just in the keep under Rhaenyra's care. Not too sure, given all the things that have happened and how cold Rhaenyra is getting, that's the best decision that a mother could make right now. But you know what? Alicent was never the best mom to begin with, so yeah, it doesn't really surprise me all that much. Other big development is the Dragon Seeds are really going through it. They're discovering that their knighthood isn't what it's cracked up to be. Ulf is getting humiliated left and right. Hugh has made contact with his wife in Tumbleton, but, she's really been through it, and she isn't, happy and excited to see him once she learns that, he's now a dragon lord and a knight and all that. She's just like, why weren't you there to protect me when I really needed you? You abandoned me, and look what happened here. Yeah, it's not good all around, and they are discovering that, just because you have a dragon and you have power, you also have responsibilities and a ton of other bullshit that you have to deal with that, they weren't anticipating. They thought it would be pure freedom, and it just isn't that at all. So yeah, they feel like they've kind of gotten a raw deal, and I think things are going to come to a boiling point with that, very, very quickly. Another really important thing, Corlys got captured at the end there. We saw a bunch of attempted assassinations that didn't pan out, last episode. Probably in store for a lot more of those in the future, honestly. And yeah, I'm really eager to get to this one, so I want to keep this quite short, and let's just get right to it. There's Crispy Cole, with all them beautiful arrows in his face. Hear Rhaenyra's voice.
I'm sorry to disturb your rest.
When I was a girl, I wanted to fly. But now when I'm with Dreamfire, and then too much.
You believe the dragons alter us in some way?
Are you yourself not altered?
No. Well, I do not wish to be.
I see flashes, sometimes.
What did you see last?
A grey mare.
What of Daemon? Have you seen him? The Winter Wolves, then? Or Tumbleton? Will Ormond Hightower be brought to heel?
I don't know.
You don't know, or you will not say. Now tell me what you know. Tell me there has been no mistake, that I will prevail as the gods must surely intend. Tell me.
Mother.
Is this real?
I told you I would come. Your sister was taken, but I managed to stay hidden to escape.
Ugh. He's got to seduce him to make him drop his guard fully and then cut his throat or stab him a bunch of times, something. Hopefully this is a dream.
I will give you a son. Amen.
Okay, she's just manipulating him.
What have you seen?
Aemond.
Is this real? The Northmen and the Rivermen have crossed. I see Stark banners, House Blackwood, a bunch of others. I like that. That's awesome.
How many? 20,000? A day's march away. To it most. I have a piece on the board now that will bring the bitch to her knees.
And what is that?
Corlys. Even though their relationship ain't the best right now, she still has to try and get him back. We're back in the Vale. He's pissed off.
Where's Rhaena?
I see we are dispensing with courtesy. The villagers gossip of a wild girl in the mountains living amongst nettles and sheep. I am finished with the matter. It is in my best interest now to alert the Queen to her flight.
No. You may blunt Rhaenyra's wrath, but you will not evade it. Give me a day.
That's a book reference, by the way. Nettles.
Please.
Wow. Quick reminder to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also consider signing up for my Patreon. For $1 per month, you get access to all my exclusive reactions, also a guaranteed movie request. With that, let's get right back to the reaction. Oh shit.
Is it Vhagar?
No, that's not big enough. That's Sheep Stealer.
Rhaenyra took the castle, but he remained loyal. He helped me at great risk to his own person. He's a great... Have I offended you?
He can't tell if you're real.
Haemon!
I knew something like that would happen.
There are secrets here, and I can trust no stranger.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time for supper.
Jesus.
With their lord as forfeit, the men of Driftmark will think better of entering King's Landing. And without them, the city will again eat of its own disorder.
How will that help when the Winter Wolves are clawing at our gates?
You don't talk, King.
Why limit yourself in tedious alliance to the brutish and the incurious? Your wife, of course, was of their blood, but that ended all too predictably.
I would like to return to my cell.
As you please.
Yeah, insulting his wife is not going to help your cause.
What is the order or disorder of King's Landing, Master is now, with an army at the gates?
What sort of ruler am I? Am I to sit by, impotent, while a madman offers us up for the slaughter?
Pretty much, kid.
Rhaenyra may keep a crown for all I care.
There is a campaign against me.
I don't know what you want me to do about it.
You named me responsible for the current financial grievances. Hardly
Well,
believe
what
it
have you
is-
done to alleviate them?
What can I do?
He's got a point.
It's as if I have been installed here as some sort of scapegoat.
Bingo.
Has there been any word from Lord Corlys? From Harrenhal? And Daemon?
We've seen something strange.
Vhagar?
No. Sheep Stealer.
A new rider?
I could not say. We gave chase, but lost him in the...
Oh god. It's all coming undone.
Who can say what alliance he may have formed in secret when he found you?
He has sworn to serve me.
How is it that the two of you came to know one another?
She saved my life.
At whose behest?
I generally follow my own dictates.
I still don't understand who this woman is.
She is a lady and a maester of sorts. I've decided to stay here with her and make this place my seat. A new dawn is coming.
There is Helena.
No. You'll stay with us.
We're out of wood.
Okay.
I'll not be coddled or admonished like a witless child.
Tread carefully with her.
She has come to do you some evil.
You'd be wise to keep your dark thoughts to yourself.
You Targaryen boys all want the same thing, don't you?
That's a burn. Oh shit. That's so cool.
You swore to me.
You should not have come.
Did you think she would not hear of this?
Stay back!
Leave us! And so you think by going after Vhagar you will... what?
If I kill her, I will have paid some of my debt to Rhaenyra. I would at least have grounds to sue for her mercy. I will die absolved if I cannot live that way.
You cannot battle Vhagar alone, but the two of us may yet prevail. I had no dragon either when I was young. Did you know that? My mother died in childbed. My brother sank into sadness. I was alone, just as you've been.
Oh shit.
You lie!
I did not summon them.
You betray your own daughter!
I have not, I swear it.
Run!
Oh shit.
Go! Call off your dragon! What is your agreement with Sheep Stealer's rider? Answer carefully, you will not have another chance to deceive me.
I never wished to deceive you.
Then speak!
Call off your dragon!
Oh my god, this is insane.
Raina? It wasn't you. She was Sheep Stealer's rider!
Oh shit. He's bigger. Shit, 3-on-1. Oh shit. Jesus, he's not dead yet.
Escort the queen! I will finish this!
Oh.
100 sharp little cocks all vying for attention.
Queen wishes, at the moment, to hear no more petitions.
That is a mistake.
Yeah, a big one, honestly.
You make yourself her proxy.
Someone must.
Standing at the foot of the throne wearing a silk worth a year of my earnings, promising to whisper into the ear of a queen. Within the walls of the Highborn, a whore will always and ever remain a whore.
Spiced wine. Remember a time when you would not fall asleep without it?
Alice doesn't trust you.
No, stay.
She could not face you. I wished only to protect her.
From what? What do you think I am?
You are my wife. She's my daughter. I am sorry. But you must see now that I kept no scheme against you. I did only what I thought was best for Nero.
Who's left for you?
Oh god. He did drink it.
Idiot.
She's gonna save him again. Oh god. Oh no. That's Dreamfire. It's starting to snow. There's an eclipse. Oh man, this is awesome. Jesus.
He lied. I did not lead you astray.
And yet you cannot say he betrayed me, so much as he would not betray his daughter.
This time.
You have sought to turn me from him, pouring your honey in my ear. What have I reaped? Peace, prosperity, the gratitude of my subjects. My father was not a dreamer, but his whole life was a dream.
Those who oppose you will fall away. Just a little longer.
Do you think I'm worthy?
I have never been more certain of it.
We claim this land for Rhaenyra, Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. You will throw down your arms and make ready to swear your fealty.
We shall not surrender to the false queen.
Viserys' true heir! Strike me down! And the stranger...
Oh, shit.
Yes.
They're not afraid of you, you idiot. Your dragon is back.
Sunfire. Dracarys.
Jesus. Oh my god. Well, they match now. Both have melted faces.
Decent ale, that.
Oh,
I thought you might enjoy it. My whisperers tell me that Daemon Targaryen struck you. An intolerable insult. To someone of your stature, Rhaenyra and her ilk regard you only as a tool.
You said last time that you could gift me a lordship.
Lord of the Tides. They will laugh at you no more.
They will burn.
Oh, jeez. Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. Episode 7, really great episode, so a ton has happened. There's the whole thing with Alicent showing up at Harrenhal and, you know, trying to figure out a way to actually do the deed. At first she takes a dagger off that guy who escorted her there. Aemon killed him, you know, without hesitation. He won't kill family, anyone he thinks he can trust, but a stranger who supposedly, you know, helped his mother, he'll kill that dude, no problem. So, takes the dagger just in case, and then decides to poison him. Really should have poisoned him, and then, you know, once he was stumbling around, just finished him off with the dagger, but no. He made it back to Alice, and of course she's going to save him. She has that knowledge. Really cool with Helaena. We saw a bunch of her different visions, you know, scene in the beginning where she and Rhaenyra are talking. You know, Rhaenyra's trying to get information out of her, but she's really pushy about it, and she's also really filled with self-doubt. You know, she keeps asking about if the gods really did intend for her to take the throne. Will the vision play out as, you know, it has been prophesied, you know, all that. And it's interesting because we saw, you know, she has like a fever dream, and we see she's in the dragon pit on her dragon. First time we actually saw Dreamfire, any iteration of it in any of the shows. Looks really cool, and, you know, purple coloring, all that. She's burning people who are running towards the dragon pit. We didn't see who they were. Then we saw an image of her with her children in some, you know, just some random village. And then all of a sudden, it looks like spring and summer are ending. It starts to snow. Winter is setting upon them. And then it gets, like, super dark, and, like, there's an eclipse, and then it looks like death is moving toward them. So her visions are very inconsistent, but it's probably one of the most interesting aspects of the show. Anytime we get any glimpse of it, whether it be through the tapestry, her actually dreaming, you know, whatever it is, it's always something that you can kind of like pick at and try and, you know, figure out and break it down. And there's a ton of possible, you know, answers to what it actually is. Really cool aspect of the show, and I'm glad that they actually get into the weeds with that kind of stuff with it, like the magic realm of the show. Much more interesting than, say, like Game of Thrones and how they didn't really know how to handle that kind of stuff, at least not carefully anyway. One of the biggest reveals has to be Rhaena actually getting caught. It was so cool when Rhaenyra and Adam actually pull up. I thought it would be Baela and Adam again, but no, it was actually Rhaenyra this time. And you had a 3-on-1 dragon fight. Sheepstealer took a ton of damage. It looked like the wing was partially wounded. Like, it didn't just fly away. It was like walking. Kind of begs the question, why didn't he go to actually finish it off? Or why didn't we, you know, at least see it on screen? I think he didn't kill it, which is a weird choice. Maybe he thinks without, you know, Rhaena to actually ride the thing, it's not a threat anymore, so why bother? Just let it, you know, slink off and potentially die from its wounds, or, you know, just make its home here, and, you know, the worst thing it does is it eats some sheep or something like that. But yeah, the whole thing has been revealed to Rhaenyra. You know, she obviously feels betrayed, but she's also a little bit understanding. You know, there's definitely a rift between her and Daemon right now, but I think it's possible that it could be mended. She might actually see things through, you know, his perspective where, you know, he technically betrayed her, but he did it for reasons that she can sort of understand. Like, he couldn't just give up his daughter like that, and really there's more to the story than, you know, meets the eye. It wasn't as if she was trying to, you know, attack Jace or anything like that. It was just a stupid accident. Now, granted, she does bear the blame. You know, she goes into battle with this dragon she doesn't have full control of. You know, it's like driving a car and, like, not knowing what you're doing and, you know, accidentally killing someone. Adam unfortunately received a gift from Ormond. It was Corlys's ring finger in a box. You know, it had the little ring with the hand emblem on it, so he knows who it is. And yeah, they now know that their dad has been captured and Rhaenyra's hand is in, you know, Ormond's control. To make things even worse, very end of the episode, we got a meeting between Ulf and Ormond, and, you know, he's sweet-talking him, promising him whatever he wants. You know, he wants a castle and a lordship. He's tired of being mistreated by the Blacks, you know. He's looking to see if the grass is greener, and sure enough, you know, they're desperate enough to where, you know, they'll basically offer him any castle, but, you know, Ormond is pretty cunning. He offers him Corlys's seat. You know, he has their lord currently captured, and he's offering something he doesn't have, that Ulf isn't going to think about that and, you know, weigh the pros and cons or anything like that. He's just like, oh, he's actually offering me something real. Rhaenyra, you know, never would. And it's offering him something he doesn't own, and yet Ulf is too stupid to see through it. So, you know, it's a con, but it's an interesting con. And, like, you can tell Ormond just wants to use this guy. If Ormond can flip one dragon rider from, you know, Team Black to Team Green, his chances of victory increase exponentially. And yeah, they're never going to see it coming, because as far as they know, you know, everything's fine. And it's just this interesting dynamic where Rhaenyra, Daemon really should have taken, you know, closer look at who they actually installed as dragon riders. I mean, granted, it's not like you can really pick and choose. Like, it just so happens that these were the people that ended up actually, you know, being able to bond with the dragon and ride it and all that. They should look at them first and foremost as, like, weapons. Like, a dragon rider is the equivalent to, you know, a nuclear bomb, basically. So you got to appease them, you got to make sure they're happy, you know, placate them, all that. And they just really didn't. They, you know, gave them what they thought was good enough, you know, title, but it's really just service. So there's nothing tangible there. And, you know, they promised them riches and, you know, all this other stuff, and really haven't delivered, at least not yet anyway. And, you know, there's only so long people can wait out before they finally think, okay, I'm never going to get paid, so, you know, I might as well just burn this bitch to the ground, or, you know, sell company secrets, or, you know, whatever. The whole thing with Aegon was actually really cool. The first time where, you know, he's really put into a position where his back is against the wall, and for the first time he does it right. He's like, no, I'm tired of running. You know, if we can't get through this pass, then I'm just going to make my stand here. And you can see his insecurities playing out when that army shows up to confront him. He almost breaks, but then he stands there defiant and is like, man, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down swinging at least. And then, like, I guess his dragon kind of has like a psychic link with him almost, because when the thing senses that, you know, its rider is in trouble, it shows up. And you saw, like, half of its face is melted. Like, the two of them match now. And yeah, like, he's filled with righteousness and anger, and then the dragon shows up and he's like, now finally I can actually do something. I can fight back for, like, the first time in more than, like, a season and a half at this point. He got burned, like, midway through season 2, and it's just been just kind of like a bump on a log, you know, not much to him, can't really say or do anything, just slowly confronted with the fact that he was a terrible king and, you know, vain and weak and stupid and all these things. His first, like, positive moment for him, and, you know, more than a season at this point. And, you know, he's kind of feeling his own power now. He has his dragon back. He can actually do something. He has agency again. It was a cool scene, but, you know, still hate that guy, still want him to go down. But, you know, it makes things a bit more complicated because we have Aemon trying to raise his seat at Harrenhal. You have Aegon back on the board with his dragon. You have Ormond making all these moves. And, yeah, Team Green, while fractured, is in a much stronger position than they've been in the last 6 episodes by far. So yeah, a lot going on. This is a great season. You know, 7 episodes deep, and I've enjoyed all 7 episodes. Every single one has had cool, interesting moments, you know, giving me stuff to talk about. Yeah, really enjoying it, and I think the season finale is going to be great. I think it's going to be one of the best episodes of the season. I'm so happy that, you know, we've kind of turned the corner from the problems of season 2, and we're in a much stronger overall position story-wise, character-wise, you know, everything that's going on. It's just way better than it's been in, you know, an entire season. So it's great. I'm really enjoying it, and finale's going to be great. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for now. So as always, thanks for watching, and peace.